Why isn't this working? This is why we haven't had a bridge in 2 weeks. Someone unplug the computer.
Well, if that's not plugged in, then what's this one?
I don't know.
Hey, who just unplugged my life-size Darth Vader nightlight?
Cambridge, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back, Cambridge. I'm Morgan Perkins, and here's what's up. Welcome back to The Bridge. We hope you enjoyed your short week and long weekends. Even though the schedule is returning to normal, we're excited to be back with some new episodes of The Bridge. With that being said, let's jump right into some of this week's announcements. Congratulations to Elliot Cosma and Tyra McDowell for being crowned the 2018 Homecoming King and Queen. The festivities and the dance were fantastic this year. Be sure to thank the Student Council for a job well done. Share Your Vision is a non-profit organization that collects old prescription glasses and ships them to economically strained areas in Central and South America. If you want to take part in this group while earning service hours for your work, be sure to contact Mrs. Wire or attend a meeting every other Thursday in room 2117. Next Thursday, students will receive their student ID, an ID holder, and a Cambridge lanyard during their English classes. Beginning at this time, students will be required to wear their school ID while attending school. This new policy is part of the school's safety and security plan. Next up is Matthew George with this week's Newswire.
Thank you, Morgan. Good morning, Cambridge. I'm Matthew George, and welcome to this week's Newswire. Have you taken 3 years of a foreign language? Are you involved in extracurricular activities? Do you have community service hours? And do you mind doing presentations? If this sounds like you might be interested in a seal for your diploma at graduation. This and much more on this week's Newswire. In today's global marketplace, it is crucial for students to attain interdisciplinary skills they need to be globally competent and competitive. The International Skills Diploma Seal, or commonly known as ISDS, is awarded to graduating high school students who complete an international education curriculum and engage in extracurricular activities and experiences that cherish the achievement of global competencies.
Last year was the first year we submitted an application and we were granted the opportunity to start awarding the International Skills Diploma Seal to students. This shows that the student has acquired international skills. So not only do they have foreign language, but also have knowledge of our global community. Student will have to have 8 credits, 3 or 4 in foreign language, and then 4 or 5 in other international related classes. For example, AP Human Geography qualifies. There's a list of classes that are offered here at Cambridge. AP World History or World History, Sociology, Economics, AP English Literature, British Literature. There are several classes that are offered here at Cambridge. The second requirement would be 20 hours of community service that has a global focus, and also 4 experiences or activities in the community. Could be clubs, field trips, where the student has interacted with other communities.
For more information, please contact your foreign language teacher. This was Matthew George with Newswire.
Thanks, Matthew. What's the first thing that comes to mind in October? That's right, socks.
Hey, why do you have so many socks here? So, my grandmother has sent me 30 pairs of socks every single month for the past 2 years, and I have like 700 pairs of socks that I never wear, and I don't know what to do with them.
Socktober.
What?
Yeah, the Junior Classical League is doing a thing for the month where you can donate socks to the Fulton County's foster care system, and it lets kids who don't have socks have socks.
That is a great idea.
Next up is Katie Fox with the bottom line.
What's up, Cambridge? I'm Katie Fox, and welcome to The Bottom Line. Since we've been gone for the past 2 weeks, many athletes have been stepping up as their seasons are coming to a close. So let's get caught up. Starting with football, they had a huge win the other week against the Northview Titans with a score of 40-21. The Bears defense held the Titans 2 for 10 on the 3rd down and 0 for 4 on the 4th down. These stops on crucial plays kept Cambridge comfortably ahead. But against such an explosive offense, the Bears only gave up 2 plays of 20-plus yards. Philip Michael Collins ran for 132 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Ridge Polk caught 2 touchdown passes to propel the Bears in getting that victory at the end of the night. Great job, Bears. Make sure to come out tonight here at home at the normal time, 7:30, to watch our Bears take on Pope. The cheerleading team has been working very hard this season, and they are hungry for a victory. With state being less than a month away, the girls are hoping for a win tomorrow when they compete against some of their biggest rivals at South Forsyth. So come out and support our Lady Bears. Cross country had a meet a couple weeks ago called the A6 Individual and broke 2 school records and 10 personal 5K records. Senior and captain Jack Filan led the team in the boys championship, PRing with a time of 15:11, getting him that first place win, which was a big reason for the boys getting overall first place. Jack Filan also currently has the 2nd fastest time for cross country 5K in the state of Georgia this year, and he has been nominated for National Runner of the Week. Lyle Donovan placed 3rd for Cambridge and also PR'd with a time of 16:29. The Bears brought home 5 first-place team trophies. Good job, Bears. Also, the fencing team has been doing great so far this season, and they have a tournament at Cambridge tomorrow in the cafeteria. So come out and support your Bears. Basketball tryouts for girls and boys are coming up this week. For girls, tryouts are Monday and Tuesday, October 22nd and 23rd at 3:50 to 5:45 p.m. in the main gym. And for boys, it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, October 22nd through 24th at 6 to 7:45 a.m. in the main gym. Good luck to all returning and new athletes. And that's it for this week, Bears. Now back to you, Morgan.
Thanks, Katie. Need something to do tomorrow? Come help clean up Milton's waterways. Well, that's all for this week's show. Now, if you would, please pause for a moment of quiet reflection. Thank you for tuning in, Bears. Be sure to check out our social media accounts for exclusive content and other cool stuff. We'll be back next Friday. I'm Morgan Perkins, and next up is Primetime. Welcome to Primetime, Bears. We know you've been asking for some more Tristan and Tristan, so this week they're back with some more crucial information.
Hey guys, welcome back to Tristan and Tristan's Top 5. Due to the popularity of our last episode, we got an upgrade. We got a futon now, baby. So let's get right into that list, Today we're going to be counting down the top 5 staircases of Cambridge High School.
I'm so excited. I'm ready to jump in and show you some of our favorite staircases.
Let's get right into it. Number 5, the back foreign language hall staircase. Has a lot of great characteristics going for it, but all in all, in my 4 years of high school, I've never even used it.
I mean, some few people on rare occasions have been blessed with the opportunity to use this staircase, but the majority of students don't even know it exists.
Exactly, it's like Canada or something. And that's why it's number 5. What are you hiding?
Number 4 is the math hall staircase that leads into the lit hall.
Yeah, on paper, it's a very great staircase, great location, but it's just the traffic there is horrendous. You can barely go through.
I mean, as you'll see later, traffic isn't always bad, but it's the staircase's ability to disperse that crowd quickly.
Yeah, when I'm trying to go up, there's a lot of stop and go, and it's just very tedious when I'm trying to get to class to educate myself, you know?
Yeah.
That's why it's number 4. Number 3 is the grand staircase in the front of the school. It's a beautiful staircase, love the wooden handrail, but it's just too slippery for my taste. I always slip down it.
I mean, I know so many students that have fallen down this staircase, and plus the handrail is all the way up against the wall. I mean, you really gotta commit to this if you wanna use the handrail.
And that's why it's number 3. Number 2 is the courtyard steps.
I mean, I love these steps. They give you a real satisfying feeling when you walk up them. I mean, they're sturdy, they're strong, and they got amazing texture.
When your foot hits that pavement, you know you're stuck there for life. But I just wish there were more of them, and that's why it's number 2.
The number 1 staircase is gonna be highly controversial, and we know we may receive backlash.
But frankly, we don't care, because we know what the number 1 Cambridge High School staircase is, and you don't. It's the lunchroom staircase that connects to the foreign language hall.
It's got it all. Solid traction, good elevation, beautiful scenery, and it's got that middle handrail separating the left from the right, so it's got a good flow of traffic.
But the main selling point is that it connects to the number 1 and number 2 water fountains of all time at Cambridge High School. It is literally the Oprah of staircases. It just doesn't stop giving.
That's why it's number 1. If you want to see more Tristan and Tristan,
or disagree with our list,
make sure to leave a comment on the Cambridge Bridge Instagram.
Well, now you know about that. That's all for this week's Primetime Bears. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with our spooky spectacular for Halloween. Have a great weekend.